Hey everybody, as promised I'm going to do the flip through of my 1 week in a month journal that I have created. We're supposed to use a box, but I said in my previous video that I'm not really a box person, I'm more of a book person, so I went ahead and did mine out of a book. And in the last video I had done the bones of it, and now I finished it, so I'm going to go ahead and share it with you. This is how I chose to do the front. It is a kind of a crackle finish that I did with just regular white glue and paint, and then I dry brushed like some ivories and whites and pinks over it, and you may not be able to see it, but there's a few little like splatters that I did. And I made a beaded dragonfly, and I did a little this is made out of wood, this part here. You can see it has kind of some thickness. Just painted it and did basically the same technique on here. And then I made a nice little kind of like shabby chic, what's the word? Spine. There we go. Because I wanted to cover up the book title. And this is the back. You can kind of see the brush marks a little bit better. And that's how I did it. I really like the way it turned out. It's very feminine, which I like. My husband likes rugged things, and I like feminine things, so this is where I get to have that in my home. And so let's see. Marianne told us to like pick a word for the year, and mine is believe. And so I kind of made this little page with a key, because this key represents the word. So, and I just kind of attached it with brads. And this whole book is made out of file folders that I cut down and refolded and remade and everything. But each month has folders, and like here's one for Fantastic and the Universal Paradox. You are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of your choice. And a self-portrait, which I have a Pogo by Polaroid printer that prints these little pictures that are actually stickers, and I stuck one right here, and I really like it. My cell phone will print directly to it via Bluetooth, so it works great. And another one, which is my favorite Bible verse. And then each month also has like and I've already written in it because this one was for January, but it has like a little pamphlet style journal, and each one of these folders is held on with string that goes through the spine like that. So that's how they're held on. And February's is this, and I used a paper pack that had very thin one-sided paper on it because I didn't want to add a lot of bulk. So that's basically how I did it. And again, this has my hands, and again I used the Pogo printer, which makes life easier for me, I think. This one is for March, and if you're following along with this, then you kind of understand what's going on. But this is how I decorated it. I just really liked this. I haven't decorated these pages yet. I'm not sure what I'll do with them. But basically, this is it. This is how I did it. It's very simple. I have plenty of room to do more stamping if I want to, or painting, whatever I want. I can add more to it. But that's it. So that's how that one turned out. And I have two more books I want to show you because they actually are already... I don't want to show you this one yet. Just hang on. I'll show you this one. If it fits in here. Let me see if I can just make it a little bit taller. Oops, sorry. Here we go. Whoa. That'll work. Okay. So I had made a block, text block out of drawing paper, and it's like 60 weight paper, really nice, like drawing paper. And I had done the Copic binding, which you can't see in here, but it's in there. And I wanted a cover for it, so I found a book that would fit it, and I covered it with fabric, and I attached it kind of like the traditional book way, where it's glued to a page there, and then this page is glued here, like the end papers. So that's kind of how I did it, and I used fabric. I added a magnet. It's 176 pages in here for drawing on, and I added a spine cover. It's all decoupaged on. It's very sturdy. I was very pleased with the way it turned out. I almost kept it for myself, but a lady up north is going to be the proud owner of this book. So I did the hand stitching, here. The magnet was an afterthought, so I had to like match the fabric to cover the magnet, and you can barely even notice it, but it's a nice book. It's pretty heavy too. So I have a rule: I don't start anything new until I've finished previous things. So yesterday I made this little book. It's a 5x7. Excuse me, I kind of have allergies today, but anyway, this little book is a 5x7, and I love the fabric. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the gold outline around things, and it's actually, it looks a little blue here, but it's actually kind of a teal green color. And anyway, I added a magnet to this one as well, and this one I made after the other one, so I did things differently, and I think I did a better job. But I added a bookmark. I added the little the end tab there, you can see the yellow part there, and oops, that's the end paper. It's put together the exact same way, and so you can see the glue there. The binding is not Copic binding, it is traditional book binding, and I did glue the spine so that it's more sturdy. Like there, you can't really see it, which is kind of the point, I guess. But this is just writing weight paper. It's not anything super fancy, but it did turn out nice. I like the way it turned out, and this one has already been claimed as well, so there it is. But that's what I've been up to. I've been pretty busy, and anyway, just wanted to say thanks for looking, and I have some other stuff in the works as well. So I will see you guys later, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.